Hi guys, and welcome to Body Masters Coaching. Today's topic is a bit on nutrition and really simple, okay? You cannot exercise out a poor diet. So what do I mean by this? If you drink a lot, then you can't train that out of your body. In fact, training will actually damage your system more because you're further dehydrating it. You can burn off stored fat, but if your diet is poor, then no amount of training will correct that. Because as one of my favorite mentors says, you can't make chicken soup out of chicken shit. So if you put poor quality nutrition into your body, so fast food, bars of chocolate, sweets, alcohol, then that's what your body has to utilize to make tissue from. So I was taught a long time ago that the cells you take in through your diet basically make up your body. So if you eat a Mars bar one day, then the next day some of those cells from the Mars bar could make up, say, your eyeball, okay, because of your tissue breakdown and your tissue regeneration. So the question I've got for you is, do you want your cells to be made out of healthy nutrition and good quality food? Or do you want your cells to be made out of poor quality food? You know, would you rather make a fence or a boat? Boat's better. A boat out of strong wood and, you know, healthy nails, or would you rather have it made out of rotten wood and rusty nails? Where would you prefer your raw materials to be made from? And that's basically how you should approach nutrition for your body. Do you want do you want those cells to be made from poor quality food, or would you rather those cells made from healthy food that's got some vibrance and some vitamins and some minerals in? And once you've asked yourself that question, the answer becomes fairly simplistic as to where you should be getting the nutrition from your diet. It's a fairly common known fact that processed food isn't good for you, and yet people continue to eat processed food because they have a misconception of what health actually is, or what a healthy food actually is. So I'll give you an example of this. Is you have freshly baked bread, which is made with processed flour and processed salt. So just because something's freshly baked doesn't mean it's good for you. Just because something's fresh or comes across as being fresh doesn't mean it's actually that good for you. Something that's truly fresh is something that's not been tampered with at all. So you can have freshly laid eggs. You could have, fresh vegetables. You can have fresh fruit. You can have fresh raw meat. But processed foods, including processed meat, so like bacon and sausages, honestly, they're not actually that good for you. So when you're building your diet, so you're analyzing your diet and looking at, where does my nutrition actually come from, just take a look at the ratio between the processed foods and the fresh foods. And if you've got a tipping scale with more processed foods in your diet than fresh foods, then you're going to end up with processed nutrition making up the majority of your body. And ask yourself the question, do you want that to carry on? Are you happy for that to happen? It's not just about the calories, it's not just about the amounts of fat and protein. Do you want those nutritional molecules making up the bulk of your diet? And if the answer is yes, then go fine, carry on eating the way you eat. But if the answer is no, and you're not satisfied, or you're not happy to carry on that way, then your choices are clear of what has to happen with your food. So here's a test. On your next shopping receipt, mark off all the fresh foods that are on your shopping list, and then mark off all the processed foods that are on your receipt, and check the ratio. And if you've got way more processed food on your sheet, on your receipt, then you have fresh food, then you need to make some adjustments. See you next time.